This is everything I wanted in a figure 8 lifting strap almost. BRBR, my wrist is 8 and the up to 70 centimeters size fits perfectly for me.brI was really surprised to find how soft these straps are. They're really comfortable on the wrist, but at the same time, they're really strong. With all the stitching, you'd be shocked if they tore open.brI. I've been liking using these for hanging knee leg raises for my pull-up bar. I'll do as many leg raises as I can without the straps, and since my grip fails more quickly than my abscore, I'll throw the straps on for another 10 to 15 reps.brI. Haven't used them for deadlift yet, but I will when that time comes. .brBR. They arrive in a cool little carry bag which you could throw over the top of your power cage and hang them out of the way. See photo.brBR. The reason I said they're almost perfect is that they are a little too short for me to spin my hand all the way around a Bowflex dumbbell. See photo with thumb. Circled.brBRadmittedly, the Bowflex dumbbell is quite tall around the hand when using 40 pounds, so this may not be an issue with a gym dumbbell of the same weight. .brBR. The trade-off, though, is that it's a really great distance from your hand to the bar on a barbell. Pretty much just flip your hand over and the strap is tight and snug, but you can still pull out a hand without assistance from another hand or a friend.
Before trying these, my max deadlift was 410 with hook grip. I have problems with the bar slipping as my gym doesn't allow chalk and the knurling is almost non-existent. First time I used these, I was warming us and felt like the bar just moved way faster. When I got to my top set, I pulled 405 by 5 and felt like I had one left in the tank. That was a massive jump for me. Not saying these make you stronger, that would be ridiculous, but these straps lock down the bar so securely to your hands that it feels like I put more power and efficiency. Highly recommend. Cons: can be a little stressful on the wrists for pros. Massive upgrade to grip strength, easy to use one-handed brbrI. Long story short, I rack pulled 550 pounds tonight and set a PR the first time I ever wore these. brbrI started my workout journey a few months ago and I've been going up in weight. As I've been going up, I have started using a switch grip, and I also started using the Cobra grips that hook on. I usually wear workout gloves, so I have to take those off to use the Cobra grips. I bought to see if I could use them with my gloves, and the short of it is that I can't because it adds too much size to my wrists. The good news is that when I'm using these, I don't even need my gloves because the bar doesn't really dig due to the support. My first time wearing them, I just set a PR of 550 pounds and my grip was not an issue at all. When you don't have to worry about grip, you can focus on your technique and drive. They're pretty easy to get on and off with one hand, even on my first try. The only drawback I had tonight is when I didn't take the time to set my wrists properly. These put a lot of sideways pressure on both my wrists and almost gave me rope burn. I consider that a self-correcting mistake because I instantly corrected it and had no issues the rest of my session. brbrI definitely recommend these to help with deadlifts and rack pulls. These are great lifting straps. Though I don't deadlift anywhere near 1,000 pounds, my finger joints are sore the day after my deadlift day. Too much weight and I don't want to damage any finger ligaments. These straps are the perfect accessory. They help me grip the bar, but they are not in the way at all. I highly recommend them for people looking to give their fingers a rest from heavy deadlifting. brbrI. Remember, these will work for more than just deadlifts. If you do heavy seal rows or even dumbbell rows, these will still assist you if your grip strength is not that great.
I had never used deadlift straps, but my gym does not allow chalk and my hands get clammy. I was deadlifting about 355 once. I felt like I could do more, but when I tried it would slip out of my hands, and then 315 would start slipping out of my hands, so I could do maybe 2 reps before it slipped out of my hands. I went to the gym to test these bad boys out after they arrived. I pulled up 385 once, then did reps 3 sets of 5 reps with 315. Drastic improvement. They didn't make me physically stronger, but they let me pull up the weight I am capable of. Would recommend to a friend.
I bought these based on the strength of reviews. Grip strength wasn't up to what I was able to deadlift, so I caved and bought some straps. By way of reference, my wrist circumference is about 7.5, so I ordered medium.brBR. Easy enough to use. I didn't quite understand at first versus traditional straps, but there are YouTube videos out there. brBR gave these a run on some warm-up lifts at 225, a weight at which I don't need straps, and the pain was almost unbearable. brBR moved up to 315 and I could only do 3 reps, can typically do 56. because of the sheer amount of pain from these things digging into my wrists. No amount of adjustment helped. BRBR tried 365 1x and that was that. Threw the straps back in the bag. I simply couldn't deal with that amount of pain while trying to lift. Completed deadlift routine without straps. BRBR. I've attached pictures of my wrists from when I got home from lifting.
Used these straps for the first time this week, and I can tell I'm going to love them. I was able to add 23 reps to several pull exercises due to the fact I could push past my grip failing and put more work into the primary muscle I was trying to train. Lat pulls, deadlifts, rows, pull-ups, etc. I have used other lifting straps in the past, but never a figure 8 strap like these. The power pad straps seem to be well made. Hefty material, and the stitching looks firm. Be warned, they do not come with cushy padding or other comforts you might see on other straps. I will soon have no hair on the circled part of my hands in attached picture and am expecting a callus in that spot to match the ones on my palms. No pain no gain, alright? PBRBRO. And if you decide to use these to do wide grip pull-ups, on a high-mounted bar that requires a step stool to grab it, make sure you don't accidentally kick the stool away when pulling your legs up. You will be left dangling and trying to figure out a way to escape these straps while not looking like the fool you are. These things don't ask how I know.
I've struggled with both tennis elbow and golfer's elbow for years. So much so that basic pulling exercises would aggravate my elbow issues. My buddy sent me a link to these. I researched a bit, and pulled the trigger. The first time I used them, I instantly noticed a difference. Pull-ups no longer hurt. Deadlifts no longer hurt. It was like the entire gym was open, again. Of course, I'm still focusing on building my grip strength, so I don't have to rely so much on these straps. But until then, I'm back to doing all my favorite lifts.